I'm gonna make this tiny suitcase go 30 miles per hour. Sneak it into the airport, use it to break a secret sprinting record between 2 gates at the Denver airport while somehow not getting busted by security. But as of this moment, I have no idea how. But ripping off this electric skateboard motor felt like a good start. This thing is gonna be illegal in a school zone. For speed reasons. Building montage to prove that we made this. Building montage to prove that we made this. This is test number 1 to see if this even works at all. We gotta go. So basically the battery's inside the suitcase, and right off the bat, it's handling really well. Yeah. Oh. I got it. Oh. Taking a fall from 2 feet made me think, wow, being a YouTuber is really hard. But sometimes you have to suffer if you want to win. Ow. Win what exactly? Oh, just a little race called Gate Change No. It's a 0.1 mile sprint from one gate to another that some guy logged on his phone while sprinting to catch his flight. He uploaded the race to this exercise app called Strava and naturally titled it Gate Change No. And for some reason, 197 people have flown in to beat the current record of 13 seconds. The distance is about 40% of one lap on a track, and they've all attempted it on foot, but only one will attempt it on Suitcase, which made me think I should probably figure out steering. So I took off the 2 front wheels and decided to use the front half of this bootleg Razor scooter as my steering wheel. However, the only way to get this securely attached to the suitcase is by like welding together some sort of frame, and I don't know how to weld. I watched a few YouTube videos. How hard can it be? Oh, my eyes. Almost going blind must have motivated me because the build really started coming together after that. I made my first weld. It's this little steel L here. I was pretty excited. Yes! I welded a steel frame for the bottom of the suitcase for the handle to fit inside and be able to extend out of like a little trailer hitch. I attached some motorcycle pegs to the side for my feet, and all of a sudden, the time had come. This test will commence in the privacy of my backyard in fear of further embarrassment. The fact that I wasn't immediately falling over was shocking to me. This thing doesn't just work, it flies. I'm not gonna lie though, the whole ride there was this one big question looming in the back of my head. Can my homemade suitcase make it through TSA? There's only one way to find out, and my buddy Michael is gonna help me get there.
Going on vacation!
I explained to him that because the suitcase is actually kind of big now, and it has this huge battery inside of it, that there are a few obstacles ahead. Number 1, get the suitcase through the TSA. Obstacle number 2, get the suitcase into the overhead compartment on the airplane. Obstacle number 3, go over 20 miles per hour inside an airport. There's no world where this works on paper. It's like the Hail Mary play at the end of the Super Bowl. I'm not nervous, you're nervous. So we got to the airport, things started to kind of feel real, and then I realized there was one more thing I had to do. So Michael, before we go in there, I need to tell you something. I'm not sure why, but this type of thing brings me so much joy. It's not a suitcase, it's a suitcase. I photoshopped this last night. Michael really loved it, I think. This is Scott. He's the mascot of the company. Suitcase Scott. With Scott and the gang along for the ride, it was time to debut my new luggage brand with obstacle number 1. I guess at this point, it's just go time. Yeah, okay. I mean, yeah. I think the faster we fail, the sooner we can solve the problem, so yeah. Okay. I'm going to attempt TSA pre-check first, and if it works, great. If it doesn't, then I will attempt number 2 in normal TSA. That's the plan, I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
They didn't even check it. They didn't even.
All smiles. It was branding. It was branding.
My homemade suitcase just made
USA, the flag, they didn't look at it. Honestly, makes no sense to me.
One obstacle down, 2 to go.
As you can see, this is enormous. It shouldn't fit. So the idea here, we will remove this. Michael will strap this to his backpack. All of a sudden, a little more manageable.
The flight attendant didn't say anything as I checked my ticket, but as I walked onto the plane, all of those nervous feelings started coming back.
My heart's racing.
Mainly because if this thing doesn't fit, I'm gonna have to do a live surgery in front of everybody in the plane to get that battery out, and I'm not sure if I know how to do that. The bin was closed, but the battle wasn't over yet because I looked down the aisle and I saw a flight attendant coming for me.
I think it's quite close.
Oh, thank you. Sorry, I'm a mess.
Obstacle 2 was complete and we were on our way to Denver to break a record.
I don't want to be too excited, but I'd love to scream or sing.
As a matter of fact, I was so excited that once we got to Denver, I just needed to get off the plane as quickly as possible. It's worth noting that the only reason we're in Denver is to beat this 13-second record. But we kind of needed to hype ourselves up, so we got some coffees.
I just want my coffee.
And then we were off to find exactly where we were going to put our mark on history.
We are here. This is the finish line. I'm feeling pretty nervous and uncertain.
That's because we had just walked the course a few times and there were a few things that we realized. First, the distance was so much longer than I was expecting. Second, there were people everywhere. And third as well, yeah.
Michael, I think it's time. But first, a quick word from our sponsor.
It's not a suitcase, no, 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 no. That's a Suitcase, go, go.
Oh my gosh, hey, please subscribe.
Please subscribe. Okay, it's officially game time and we have exactly 2 hours to break this record before our flight back to LA. In order for this to happen, we need one moment where the crowd parts and there is no airport security in sight.
Starting in 3, 2, 1. Watch out, watch out, watch out.
This was going to be significantly harder than I thought.
Not good. All right, attempt number 2. Didn't work, didn't work. Attempt number 3. Oh, that was fast, that was fast.
36 seconds.
It's not it.
So I ended up attempting this so many times with no airport security in sight that people started cheering me on.
Did you make it?
No, we're gonna get it, we're gonna get it.
Let's get a picture.
All right. Thank you.
But then this happened.
How's the atrium? So many people, dude. Gosh. I just got a sir from somebody. Sir!
Oh no.
That's a first.
Yeah, we can't have you going up and down the concourse.
Totally, totally.
Yeah, yeah. So, done with that, okay?
100%, 100%. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys.
It was over and I was actually like really bummed. Our flight was leaving in 30 minutes and security told me to stop and that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Right after this one. I'm not gonna lie, it felt like my fastest, and I went down to check to see if I had placed, and then I got a call from Michael.
We've made the guy in the gray suit is coming for you.
What is up, you guys? Today I'm going to be teaching you how to run away from security. Let's get into it. Step 1, find your way into the nearest crowd of people. It'll be more challenging for them to spot you. Step 2, if spotted by a security guard with his hand out like this, make sure you're on a Suitcase so you can hightail out of it. Step 3, repeat this process until you find that sweet freedom that you deserve.
You need a ride?
We escaped and did not miss our flight, so
I'm gonna check the final time. Here we go.
as of this current moment, out of the 198 people who have attempted gate change NAR, my ranking is number 6, which I'm actually pretty happy about. I did tie with a few people, so maybe I'm number 8. Either way, my final time was 20 seconds, so I didn't beat the 13-second record. But Strava did tell me that my top speed was 29 miles per hour, which is pretty sick.
Can my homemade suitcase make it 13?